This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. John the Child failed to repair the Razor Crest and land on Navarro to get repairs. They meet up once again with Cara Dune and Grief Karga, with Cara now being the marshal of the town. After dropping off the child at a local school that was in the cantina that they were trapped in episode 8, John agrees to help Cara and Karga take out the last Imperial base on the planet, and they are aided by the Mithril that was captured by Jarn back in Chapter 1. They successfully overload the base's reactor and begin to escape, but come to a lab where they see many strange bodies floating in liquid. They search through to figure out what they're doing and learn that Moff Gideon is still alive. Fearing for the child, Jarn rushes back to the town to save the child, and Karga, Kara, and the Mithril escape in a transport. They are chased down by speeder bikes, which they easily dispatch, but then a few TIE fighters begin to follow them. Their transport is nearly destroyed by the TIE fighters, but Jarn is there to save them at the last minute in the repaired Razor Crest. Karga thanks Jarn, and he leaves to meet Ahsoka. The New Republic arrive to investigate the recently destroyed Imperial base, where they question Karga about the Razor Crest being there, where Karga denies it ever came, and soon the pilot offers Cara Dune a job back at the New Republic, but she refuses. We finally learn that Moff Gideon had one of the aliens that was repairing the Razor Crest put a tracker on it so we can follow them to get the child, and he looks on to a wall of suits that likely belong to Dark Troopers from Legends. I think it's just a simple, fun episode, which was amazing. I feel like I say a lot about this episodes this season, but it's true. This season has been a very good one. It has been very interesting. I am glad that we were able to return to seeing the characters from season 1, all being mains, and it was nice to have the Mithril back. It was interesting if you look in the background to see that there was a statue of IG-11, who is essentially the town's savior, since he wiped out most of the Imperials that were invading. It's also interesting that it's pretty much confirmed that the reason the Empire wants the child is to create Force-sensitive clones. When you heard Dr. Pershing from episodes 1 and 3 say that there's no being they can find with a higher M count, which is likely a Mandalorian count, which it seems that the child has a high one of. It is unknown if the Mandalorian count is one that rivals Anakin Skywalker, but is unlikely since Anakin was a chosen one. But it may rival someone like Master Yoda and other powerful Force users like even Palpatine. I do not know if this will lead into the sequel trilogy plotline of Palpatine's clone body, or the clone of Snoke that was created, but it could be interesting to see if it leads into there, or leads to a new alternate timeline. I also love how much Navarro has changed from the last episode. I'm surprised it's changed this much in what seems like to have only been a few months to maybe a year. I think all the scenes with the child were pretty funny, especially when he was trying to repair the ship at the beginning of the episode. I thought that was a very funny way to have the Mandalorian try to fix the ship, and I knew it wasn't going to work because there's no way a child is going to be repairing a complex starship. It was also pretty interesting when we were in the school to be hearing about different parts of the galaxy, since I don't think we've ever seen a regular school in Star Wars that isn't an Imperial Academy or Jedi Temple. I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but the entire main mission of the episode sort of felt like a video game. with the main objective being to sabotage Imperial base by blowing up the reactor, and then to escape or revealing something about the plot later on, and then having the giant speeder chase, which has led to a last minute save. But I thought that was a very interesting sort of Easter egg with how video game like this mission felt, and I love that about this episode. Interestingly enough, the trailers for The Mandalorian have only covered up to episode 4. We have seen nothing past that, so it would all be a surprise now. I know that because I went and rewatched both trailers after I saw the episode and confirmed that nothing past episode 4 has been shown, so it's now going to be all a mystery to what it will look like, and if anyone could appear or die. This is a problem that certain trailers have for both shows and movies because they show events with certain characters in it, and you know that they are safe till the end. But now, since we've seen everything that's in the trailers, we do not know if anyone is safe until the end of the season. But we can, of course, make a few guesses, like the Mandalorian Din Djarin would be safe, and probably the child will be safe too, so that you can continue merchandising him. Two great references they made is to how the Imperials don't add guardrails to anything, and to the time that Baby Groot had to activate a bomb in Guardians of the Galaxy, which was referenced in the beginning when the child was trying to fix the spaceship. Finally, I think the next episode is almost guaranteed to have Ahsoka in it, since it's directed by Dave Filoni, and it would feel kind of cheap if they just threw in another side story right before they met Ahsoka. Although I don't feel like Ahsoka will have a huge role in the next episode, I think that she may put them on some type of quest to prove that they are worthy or not Imperial spies that she will not participate in to see how well they work. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories, and may the Force be with you.